Dear students, today we will learn how to make out the probability of the event involving at least and at most. Now, first let us just see that what does this stands for. At least means that value or more. At most means that value or less. For to get the better understanding of the concept, let us just consider one experiment in which we are tossing 3 coins and we need to make out the probability of the event in which at least 2 heads are there and also at most 2 tails are there. For to do this question, we require 2 prerequisite knowledge, that is the formula to make out the probability of any of the event, that is number of favorable outcome upon total number of outcomes, and also list of all possible outcomes once we are tossing 3 coins. As you can see, there are 8 possible outcomes when we are tossing 3 coins together. Now just go back to our question. It was we need to make out the probability of getting at least 2 heads. So let us just quickly mark that what all are the possible outcomes into this. As we have seen the definition of at least, it includes that value. So at least 2 heads are there and we need to include in which there are more than 2 heads. So that is the case in which there are 3 heads. How many ticks you can see into this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means there are 4 possible favorable outcomes. So what will be the probability of getting at least 2 heads? That will be 4 by 8 and that simplifies to 1 by 2. Now in our question, there was second part in which we need to make out the probability of the event getting at most 2 tails. So by the definition of at most, that includes that value or less. So let us just now quickly mark that what all possible outcomes are there. So at most 2 tails include this, and it includes the case in which there is only 1 T or the case in which there is no T. So this can also be the case. So how many ticks you can see? There are 7 possible favorable outcomes out of 8. So what will be the probability of getting at most 2 tails? That will be 7 by 8. I hope now the concept is clear. Thank you.